So I'm a hot mess express right now. I just got out of an appointment of my 35-week appointment. I had a GBS done, so it's like a culture of your vagina and unfortunately your butthole, which was not comfortable at all. But looking like this because last week I had another appointment, and they usually ask when you first come in, like, are you experiencing anything, like anything that you want the doctor to know? And I had said, yeah, well, actually a week ago I started itching really bad on my arms, on my back, and at that time on my thighs, like severe. So I had Googled it because I'd never heard anyone itch like that. Like, of course the belly is normal because it's stretching, but it wasn't the belly, it was other parts. So I had Googled it, and the only thing that kept coming up was something called cholestasis of pregnancy. But the typical symptoms are severe itching on the palm of your hands and the soles of your feet, among other things, like I think it's jaundice, the yellowing of the skin, and something else I forgot. So I have those typical symptoms, but the itchiness was severe enough for me to bring it up to the doctor because you never know. So last week when I went, the doctor said, it sounds like you have cholestasis of pregnancy, which, I already had Googled it, so I kind of knew she was going to say that. But she's like, the only thing is that you don't have the typical symptoms. So she's like, you know what? Like, I'm going to order labs for you because let's just rule it out because you never know. Because what happens is it can cause stillbirths late in the pregnancy, and it's something, so it's like a pregnancy disease where 1 to 2 women out of 1,000 get it. So it's not very common. And she's like, let's rule it out because if you do have it, then we'd have to deliver the baby early. She said 36 weeks. I had read online that typically 37 weeks is when they typically do it. But she's like, let's do it now. It's like stat. She's like, I put it on the lab order like stat. She's like, because there's only a couple labs in the States that run this test. So late last night, and I actually saw the results today because I have an account with my lab people, whatever you will call it. I saw it this morning, and when I got in the car, I immediately looked. I saw an email from the labs saying the results were in, and I had seen, like, it normally tells you, like, when you do your results, even though to me it's like all Chinese, I don't know what it means, like, it gives you a range of what's normal, what's not normal, and it'll like be red if it's not normal and green if it's normal. So some of the things had come back red. So I kind of knew that I was gonna possibly be diagnosed with it, but at the same time I was like, I wasn't 100% sure because when I was reading online, like, other women, what their lab results had come back, they were a little bit different. So I wasn't sure. So I was like, sometimes lab results come out abnormal, but because you're pregnant, like, your hormones are different. So you're like, for being pregnant, it's normal. So I was like, okay, staying positive all day. And then I just came out of the doctor's appointment, and I told her, like, yes, we're doing the GBS, we're doing the culture, but, like, my main thing is, like, I want to get the test results. Like, I wanted to know. And as soon as she came in, she kind of, like, looked at me, was staring at me with a smile on her face, but, like, not one of those, like, happy, but kind of like, I'm not giving you very good news. And she's like, it's positive. So she's like, I called a specialist earlier, and he wants you due to meet him tomorrow, so they're scheduling an appointment for you tomorrow, and that he recommends at 37 weeks to deliver the baby, and by chance she's on call that whole week to be at the hospital. So I was kind of happy with that. So the week of New Year's, so the 30th or the 31st is where she was kind of saying that I would deliver the baby. So baby New Year's. But yeah, it's kind of a little scary. It's not something that you anticipate. You expect to get as far along into your pregnancy as possible, because obviously the longer the baby stays in there the better, but in this situation the longer the baby stays, it can cause stillbirth. I feel like I can't catch a break. Struggled with getting pregnant, had severe morning sickness, have thrown up because of acid reflux every single day of my pregnancy, and now at the very end this happens. So I feel like I need a break. Like, I don't even know what I would do if something happens to the baby, but I'm trying to stay positive. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that update with you guys. So we just need prayers, and we need positivity sent our way, and hoping for the best for not only the delivery, but tomorrow's appointment, and just the best for both me and the baby. The doctor had mentioned on another note, she had mentioned induction and inducing me. She didn't say anything about a C-section or anything like that, so yeah, I guess it's a good thing, right? Natural, so the recovery is a lot easier. So we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that update. So if you can send your prayers down below. Follow me on Instagram, Estrella Pion. It's in the description as well. And you can send your positivity there as well. And as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe below.